PPPs and a general comment on the education sector in India. It's a privilege and an honor for KPMG to be a knowledge partner to the Education Congress 2011 and an honor for me as well to sort of share my views on public-private partnerships from the body of work that we've been engaged in. According to published sources, the financial need, the amount of funds required if the right to education were to be implemented in spirit is 1,50,000 crores. Against that, the RMSA had an allocation of around 20,000 crores last year, and the 11th five-year plan had an allocation of 12,500 crores for the model school initiative, right? So if you subtract this from the grand figure of 150,000, you are still left with a daunting figure of around 60 to 70,000 crores, which is an unanswered question. So probably a lot of the burden will have to be taken by the vocational education segment. So it may practically not be possible to move such a big populace through a formal education system, and it is important for us, therefore, to change our mindset and not call people who opt out of school as dropouts. I would probably want to call them vocational education seekers, right? That's a choice that they've made, and there's nothing wrong with that. If we can actually create structures which enable market forces, I think all these constraints will dwindle, and we will see flow of investments, creation of infrastructure, and achieving of schooling outcomes, which we all want to see. So I think that's important. I think a lot of emphasis has to be on the structural part. So now, if these schools have to be created at a district, sub-district level, do we have the infrastructure to measure outcomes? Do we have, in fact, in one of the work, we've recommended a multiple choice scholastic aptitude test at the end of the year, which basically measures English, science, maths, because that seems to be the bulk of the problem in the elementary education space. Now, where is the infrastructure? Where is the human resource? And more importantly, who funds such an exam? Because it's an additional exam on top of the CCE and the CBSE internal schooling that is happening. So that is where government money needs to be channeled, because I think measuring outcomes is very important.